Okay. It's going. Are you ready to start?
Yeah. Hang on. I forgot to plug this in.
I don't know what that is.
My mouse.
Ah.
So when last we left the party, they managed to revive Hector, and Flynn Lucky had a friendly little chat with him. With that out of the way, they finally accepted the mission of the cleric, which was to pretend to be guards for a magic school of evocation on the upper levels of the tree of a bark. While they were there, Flynn Lucky decided being a guard was too basic, so he decided to go a little extra. And so, what were you trying to be, a Triton? No. What were you discussing?
He was a Triton teacher, yeah.
Yeah, a Triton teacher of name of Lawrence Professor Swig, Dr. Fishman the 12th, was born to teach children the art of fishmancy.
This is my favorite arc.
Well, you and me actually do the grunt work.
While the two security guards were being shown about the school, Dr. Fishman attempted to teach the students a little bit of this special fishmancy.
Do I need a new pool?
As night, they might need.
He could have just said he's an evocation wizard. He knows evocation.
But that's not funny enough.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Well, we have tons of evocation teachers. This is a school of evocation, right?
Where's my straw?
Probably in the bag.
Uh-oh.
Where's the bag?
On the counter. Where'd the swig come from? Nathan, where'd the swig come from? Also, that catch. We're not going to acknowledge that?
I am. That was awesome.
No. Fist bump.
What?
So as to not spread germs, we're fist bumping instead of high-fiving.
Oh, I thought we were supposed to be bowing.
I would also be okay with that, but Scott always holds his hand out, and I have to tell him no.
Oh.
You may bow or give me the finger at whatever your discretion.
Well, in that case, and there's something in my eyes.
We're gonna play the game or not? Jeez.
No, we're gonna make fun of you.
As the night progressed, as it started to get darker, they decided to introduce themselves to the teachers. Several of them were friendly,
Fuck.
others were not, and even the doctor convinced one elf,
What's her name?
Evangeline,
Okay, good. You do remember.
that the security guard, Hugh Bad, wished to help her out with something. And the security guard didn't realize it until it was too late. She thought he was going to help her with losing her virginity.
Honestly, that is one of the few times I would accept being chaotic stupid.
On his way to finding the professor doctor, he noticed a strange
Dr.
ritual.
My friend.
Shut the hell up! A strange ritual being performed in one of the empty classrooms. Attempted to try to stop them, or at least halt one of the beings performing the ritual, but failed.
He set a trash can on fire.
That was to get you guys' attention.
Okay. So it is the next day. What were you guys planning on doing?
Well, I need to spend like an hour or so to prepare my spells, and I already haven't picked them out above games, so.
Do I have time to myself?
Yeah, this is before school hours.
As like there's no one or barely anyone around.
Yeah.
I'd like to go back and kind of re-investigate the scene.
Okay.
If anyone else wants to come with me.
I'll come with. But I did. We did want to interrogate Mr. Tiefling Boy.
But they may have left something in their escape.
Yeah.
So I'd like to gather that before it could possibly get taken away because there's accomplices.
Yeah, as far as we're aware. Alright.
All right, so you investigate the.
Yeah, we'll head back to the
Okay.
abandoned
Now,
classroom.
while you guys are heading towards the abandoned classroom, what will you be doing, Professor Doctor?
There we go. That's my picture.
Preparing my classroom for the school day.
I remember you saying like you were trying to find some form of magic in some of those books. I imagine you're sitting there like, come on, there's gotta be fucking something in here.
How can I learn actual spells?
Someone does this all the time. It can't be that hard.
Is there anything you're gonna try to do? Like,
Are you gonna try and cast a spell? Or are you gonna
Yeah.
try and,
So I'm gonna find the book. Just this random book that says. It has a list of like spells A through M. Flip to a random page and like wave my hand and try to speak the words on the page.
roll with triple disadvantage.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Just like everything else, a 0. Okay.
So,
I mean, triple disadvantage, that's a 4.
nothing. Nothing comes out of your hand.
Alright. What if I try adding a little radiant sunbolt to it?
Roll with another disadvantage.
Just a single disadvantage?
just a single because
Yeah.
we want to keep this going. High five.
So you guys are walking towards the classroom when you hear a loud.
Once again, I will keep walking.
I will peek through the window. What do I see?
A lot of papers and fragments of book flying in the air.
Do I see
All your
him?
stolen papers, no fishermancy proof.
No, there are two. No. There's like a bunch of them that you go into the air. He kind of exploded the entire library.
Stand there, chew on my lip. You better not fuck anything up. And I continue on my way.
Okay. So you guys go back into the room. It hasn't changed a lot, though. You do get a bit of an ominous presence in there.
Okay. Ominous presence?
Yeah, not like there's something in there. More like something nefarious has happened in here.
Okay.
Then I would like to.
I'll ritual cast detect magic.
I'll let him do that before I start investigating.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just roll perception. Just kind of look around. Oh wow, that's very low.
No, you
I don't see shit.
you don't see shit. You see some of the areas.
Your thing didn't go through.
Hmm?
Did his thing go through?
I don't think
I didn't
so.
press anything.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
Would you like me to also try and perceive?
Yeah, go ahead.
Try and notice anything out of place, I guess.
You see some of the not a whole lot has moved around. They were kind of like an in and out operation. It was real quick,
Okay.
especially when they ran off. They turned into rats.
Then I'm going to try. So they were at the circle,
Yeah, they were at the circle.
and like circle on the podium. Everything was kind of moved about so they could be there.
Yeah, actually, when you were looking around, you do notice on that was a very old textbook that's covered in dust, except for some parts of it which say it was used for some other types of spells besides evocation.
Okay. Can I roll glares at my +1 in Arcana? Can I roll Arcana and just see if I can figure out what type of school of magic?
Go ahead.
3.
Can I
8
roll?
books.
Can I roll Arcana?
Go ahead.
What I get?
Also a 3.
Oh God.
It's big book.
It's fuck.
Can we read it at the very least?
Go ahead, roll intelligence though.
I'm pretty sure I can read.
19.
Do I really need to roll to read?
That's intelligence to save.
It contains a bunch of different types of schools, actually.
Okay.
So we pocket it.
If you wish to, yeah. But you can't. It big book. It big book.
Okay.
But
Can we take it to our room?
I'm kidding. As you're looking through the pages, you see one of them was stamped, like on the back cover, was stamped, "The Magical College of Abark."
Do I see any pages like bookmarked, like any
Or torn out?
leaf pages, or if there were any torn out?
There were definitely some somewhere around the summoning part.
Somewhat
some
bookmarked or torn out.
Yeah, some pages that involved summoning were torn out.
Okay.
I'd like to investigate the circle.
Go ahead. So 13. It's
This is like bad rolls.
It's kind of been all over the board.
you get the sense that it was in the process of being used, and something might have actually come from the summoning, but it wasn't used to the fullest extent.
What do I have
Okay.
on me? So wait,
I have,
how is this?
I have detect magic up. Do I sense anything active? Anything that's any remnants of anything?
It's mostly just from the circle.
Okay.
So.
And it looks like the same one I investigated the last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my next question. Again, can you explain how the circle is put there? Is it it's carved in, right?
Well,
It's painted in.
yeah.
Painted in?
Yeah.
So typically, I actually have this spell. There are two spells that you want to use. The first one would be Magic Circle, which keeps things in, and then you would use such a conjuration sort of spell, or such as Summon Lesser Demon, to summon it within the circle, so you can negotiate more or less. That's typically how things go.
Well, my thing is could I take like my dagger and chip away at the paint to kind of break the circle?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's not the hard part.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're gonna get anything else from here,
No, probably not.
so we'll go ahead and
Actually, hold on.
take a dagger and tear up the circles again.
All right. Now, while you are doing that, so what are you going to be doing now that you basically set off an explosion in the library in a school, Professor Doctor?
I forgot I'm not playing a
Dr.
Feyna.
Professor.
Oh yeah.
All
I
about
don't
this.
care. Just answer the damn question.
I'm going to grab the next spell book on the shelf. Spells N through Z. Open up, flip to a random page. Alright, I don't think...
He's gonna get kicked out. I hope we're not associated with him.
We're not.
See.
We just happen to start on the same day as him.
I'm going to pull up my bone club this time and just kind of start waving across the pages. Hopefully something happens as I speak the spell.
Roll. What would that be? Arcana with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Wait, why do I have a beer mug?
I don't know.
You stole that from the bar, remember, for those two orcs stabbing each other?
Yeah.
Is there still liquid in there?
No,
Did
it was an empty mug.
Damn, I'm still trying to figure out if there's something like I could have put on the circle to kind of like fuck it up.
You swing too low, you baseball hit the book out of your hand, and it crashes into a wall.
Yeah. Thing is with the circles that's like not the important part. Anybody can make a circle. It's the
Or
summoning.
any-
It's the summoning that's the really important part, and there's no trace for those.
What are you gonna do now?
Or wait,
wanna
do I
walk
have
over.
alarm? Do you have alarm?
Pick the book back up. Flip to a different page.
I don't have alarm.
I do have
And
alarm.
try Radiant Sunbolt
I
again.
just can't remember how long it is.
Oh shit! Alarm actually would be really useful.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh my god, did you guys just hear what you just said?
What did you say?
Say it again.
I'm going to go over to the book that fell on the ground, pick it up, flip to a different page, and try Radiant Sunbolt again.
So you're trying to punch it with magic with
I'm speaking the words on the page while casting Radiant Sunbolt to see if a different spell pops up.
Are you using up your spells?
No.
Oh, that's like a cantrip.
Radiant Sun.
It's a monk ability.
Oh.
It's a monk ability.
So you guys are basically whittling away this circle.
Hold on, I haven't rolled anything yet.
I cast alarm.
Go ahead with disadvantage.
Me?
Let's
No, him.
Just one thing at a time, Kristen.
So
Working
you
backwards.
both are still like whittling away at this circle when you hear another loud.
All right. Well,
I think something's changed this time. I might have it.
anyway,
You hear a loud. It's the principal, and he is not happy with you.
Your books do not work well with
I'm
fishermen.
gonna need a word with you and the two security guards.
I do.
Shut up, you don't hear this. Come with me at once.
We leave.
What?
Oh no.
No, you guys
Oh,
are
still doing our
okay.
thing.
We're,
Yeah,
We
he's
don't
still in
have
the library.
Yeah, we don't have any idea what's going on.
Okay, now back to you two.
Okay. You have alarm.
I have alarm.
You have that prepared, or how does fucking Rangers work?
It doesn't need prepared. Oh, casting time is 1 minute.
Okay. I mean, if you want to spend 11 minutes doing it instead, it doesn't even take off a spell slot. Because it's a ritual spell.
Mm-hmm.
So, up to you if you want to do that.
I feel like I would probably just use the spell slot
Okay.
so we can get out of here.
So, we're what, 6th level now? Yeah. You got 6 spell slots. It should be fine.
I have 6 spell slots. I have...
You have 4 spells known,
yeah.
and then you get 6 slots. You get another one of both at next level.
No, I have 4 for one spell and then 2 for secondary spells.
Yes, you have 6 total spell slots, and you know 4 spells.
Mm-hmm.
You get to know another spell next level and get another 2nd level spell slot next level. Man, Rangers are weird.
Okay, so
And I take it we leave and we pet him.
as you're about to leave, he opens the door that had the principal. It's like, oh, good.
I
you
imagine
too.
the alarm goes off immediately. Because you have to choose a door, window, or area.
I chose the circle. The actual circle. Once they step
it's a
into
20-foot cube, so you could just do it on the room. You could do it on the room.
I didn't want to do that because in case of this happened, I wanted to do it on that podium.
Well, it lasts for 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So all it does is a mental alarm for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a word with you two as well.
Okay.
Do we see him?
Yeah, he's behind him.
Okay. What's this about, Mr. Principal?
You know exactly what it is about.
No, I think we're still confused.
Follow me.
My hand's on my weapon. I think Nick knows what this is about,
So you go down to the principal's office.
but Jameson thinks it's completely something different.
Now, would you two care to tell me what happened last night?
What do you mean?
I mean the fire you started.
Hands off the weapon.
I recall blowing up a swimming pool.
I don't
and two
want to
boats.
talk to you right now.
Not-
Okay.
Okay,
Out
I
of character,
question.
I just want to say, Jameson thought it was going to be about the room, and this guy was actually the demon slayer or demon summoner or whatever. Nick thought it was going to be about Evangeline, and I'm happy to say that neither of those were correct. so
I
I'm
figured it was the fire when he said last night, and I'm like,
It was
what's-
a trash can.
Recap. The fire was to
It was to alert you guys.
to alert us.
Because I had
So
literally
why would he
nothing else.
want me?
Because you were there.
Yeah,
You were there with him.
yeah.
I wasn't with him, but it
He
alerted
wasn't
me.
with me.
So why me?
I went
Yeah.
to the fire. So in his eyes, I went to the problem.
Yeah.
Why am I here?
So we all know why you're fucking here. So I just wanted to make that
Can
clear. That's what
I-
I want to make clear. Was I with him, or
Can
did
I-
I go to you?
Inside him, like, does he seem? We've been around him for a while. Does he seem like trustworthy?
Go ahead, roll. Yes.
18.
Yes, he seems.
So he doesn't seem like connected to anything we've been investigating.
No.
I'm gonna gesture to him, just like, can we have the room alone?
Very well. You two. Make sure
Would you
he
like-
doesn't leave.
I will.
Yeah,
And you
both
will
of
want
you-
my account later?
Yes, both of you leave at the moment. Make sure he doesn't run off. I need to have a serious word with him. And I think it'd be at his best discretion that the two of you are with him as well. To hear this. So, actually, you two leave. Like, go. Get out of here.
I'm not gonna
Really?
say anything that they're not gonna want to know.
No, I legit me. I want to do like a special one with him.
Oh.
Okay,
us
fine. Get the
physically.
fuck out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say that.
Okay,
like
bye.
that, but yeah, basically, fuck off.
Christian and Nathan, fuck off.
It's not that
Yeah.
So, what is it you want to talk about?
You know, the door's still open.
Close the door.
So I have something to inform you of.
What?
My name is not actually Human.
You lied to me this whole time?
Yes, but I have a very good reason for it.
And why is that?
Because, and I'll look around the room.
What is your real name then? Imposter.
Jameson Hampmeyer.
All right, Mr. Jameson.
Okay, so detect magic is still up. Do I sense any sort of like scrying in the room? Okay. So nobody's listening in.
No.
Okay. I'm here to investigate the demon summoner.
What?
Yes, and this is hush hush. Just you and I know this.
What are you talking about?
We have received reports from a cleric.
Why did you say that as if it was a question?
We received reports from a cleric that there was a demon summoner within our school.
But that's
We were trying to do our best to be secretive about this, but fortunately my friend is not very subtle.
which one?
Good point. Anyway,
That's
the
impossible.
fire unfortunately was just a means to get their attention to come to me because I found a demon summoning or something of the sort occurring last night. And I didn't want them to be alerted to my decision, but I also didn't want to leave them out of sight.
So you thought it'd be best to possibly set fire to the school?
I'm not. It was a trash can. I don't have anything better.
There's still the risk of a fire in the school
Might be better.
where
than
the
alternative.
children live.
They live here? Where are the dorms?
He showed you the dorms.
Oh. My apologies. It was spur of the moment, and I did not foresee a trash can spreading, and I was under control of the fire the whole time. So
Continue.
that's pretty much it. We haven't discovered much else besides that. There haven't been any like actual imps sightings or anything better or anything bigger. I apologize for any distress this may bring you, but you need to keep this under wraps. We have no idea what's going to happen if this summoner is detected. they're gonna run or try something, try and keep the kids hostage. If I may suggest anything, I would probably...
Keep going. Keep going.
I would probably, as regrettable as it may seem, keep the school running as normal.
Mr. Jonathan, was it?
Jameson.
Jameson.
It's Mr. Hampmeyer.
Mr. Hampmeyer. Now, I've been a teacher for I've been a principal for many, many years. I've heard lots of stories. Some good, some bad. I'm not interested in hearing false stories, however.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether you're trying to play a joke or you're absolutely insane, but I want you to do what I hired you to do, and that's keep the students and teachers safe.
I intend to do that entirely.
Starting a fire is not part of keeping the students and teachers safe.
How old does this guy look? Like, what's this guy look like?
400, 500 years old?
Is he like an elf?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think you understand. Had a demon been summoned, I don't think there would be any students left.
I don't
to
think
keep safe.
you understand. You may go about these fairy tales if you wish on your own time. While you are here in this school, you will do everything you can to keep these children and teachers safe.
Oh, I fully intend to.
So no more trash fires?
I'm gonna need some spell scrolls then. If you want me to have any way to signal my companions.
Very
I
well.
don't have anything.
He takes a deep breath.
Like if that's what it takes, that's my compromise there.
Very well. I will give you some of them to warn your other friend.
Alright, I actually don't know what the spell I need is. Is it message? Because you can't make a spell scroll out of a cantrip. Fuck, that's a cantrip. Okay. I'm guessing I'll just need to make sending then. And those are 3rd level spells, so yeah. Sending is an evocation? Well, lucky me, I guess.
Lucky for you, I have been trying to procure sending stones for the teachers. I will supply you and your friend with such.
I will not. I promise to not set any more fires in any more trash
You
cans.
promise not to harm or put any of these students and teachers in harm's way again.
That depends. If one of them is the demon summoner, I can't promise their safety.
I do not care about such demon summoner. I'm trying to keep them safe.
That's all I needed to know.
We haven't had a summoner in years.
I'm sorry, what?
Did I not tell you about the school? Used to not be just evocation. This was a simple school of magic of every kind. Unfortunately, due to budget cuts, we had to narrow it down to one type of school.
Have any school books remain from that time?
World history with advantage.
Well, I know that there was a book that we saw.
No.
I'm asking him.
Oh, okay. We dispose of all of the ones that we know of.
We saw one
Where?
in that room you found us in. Just that then.
Where is it?
Still in the room, I'm sure. Or Winter has it.
Keep it, I guess. We have no use for it.
Very well.
Alright. The other two may enter. The other two may enter.
Sorry, we got so bored we can't fall asleep.
The other two may enter. He's just screaming. this out of his door.
Greetings!
He's screaming this out of his door, by the way.
As you guys enter, I nod to each of you and say, Winter, Slim Lucky.
What?
Sir, I think you're confused with another handsome lad. It is.
I punch you.
As he's doing it, the principal goes, but a lot louder. I don't want to damage the table.
Yeah.
Punch the table. The chicken
So-
goes flying over.
What have you done productively for the past 2 days?
You were supposed to be a guard.
I was teaching the classes.
What?
I felt like we were telling the truth here.
What
I completely
truth?
forgot my last name.
I don't think you had a last name.
I did.
Did you?
I had something.
I don't know.
What have you done productively in the last 2 days with the students? Besides damage property?
Teaching them
Entertainment?
fishermancy.
By destroying a pool and the library.
Okay, fishermancy is very delicate. Requires a lot of attention.
May I be
A
excused?
lot of handwork.
No, you need to be here for this. Roll deception.
He said my name, so I assume you already know everything. You already know why we're here.
I've told him about the demon summoner, but he thinks it's still fairy tale. He just wants us to do our jobs. And, well...
Should we show him the
That's
book?
Fishmancy. That's
told him about
very
the book.
interesting. Because I've checked out all the known books about evocation, and there's no such thing. Not even among the Trident. So what have you been doing productively
Trident?
for the past 2
I didn't
days?
realize Tridents had books. The Triton people,
Flynn.
however, have been practicing fishermancy
Flynn.
for years.
Flynn.
Who's a splinter?
Enough! I hired you on here as a teacher. You must do your job. None of this fake magic nonsense you've been speaking of.
I believe I have a book right here about it. They just
Flynn, you can do actual magic. You know that, right? Not
Yes,
very, not very much, but
it's called fishermancy. I
No.
don't believe you've heard of this.
the jig is up.
Jig? What jig?
I mean, hell, if you actually want a teacher, I am a way better magician than either of these two.
Magician.
But it's not what I'm good at.
He's like,
Could we just show you the circle?
Like, Jameson is like 2 seconds away from beating this guy's face and then just revivifying him later.
what circle?
There is a summoning circle in that classroom. We have already encountered the villains. Basically, what he summoned the fire was to get us up there as quickly as possible, so these people would not leave.
And he has
Before we
promised
were
us sending stones so that something like that has not happened.
So he doesn't set fire to the school again.
No, I was in school.
It was inside the school.
He looks at you.
At the moment of panic, he had nothing else. We admit it was a stupid mistake. Shut the fuck up. We admit it was a stupid mistake. But we don't know how dangerous this people was. That fire got all the students out of the building before anything had happened.
And the fire
Yes.
was controlled.
It was a controlled fire. It got all the students out, all the students and teachers out safely. We don't know what they're trying to summon. Had they summoned, God forbid, a demon or something that could have destroyed everything. So,
Roll
In-
persuasion with advantage. Oh, I thought you were done. I'm sorry.
yeah. In hindsight, yes, what he did was stupid. But it was the lesser of two evils.
All of my spells are damaging, so...
Okay, you said...
With advantage. Persuasion.
Oh, good.
takes a look at the both of you. So you weren't lying to me. What you're saying is true?
Jameson has a stone face at all times. Just, why would I lie to you?
If you would like, school has yet to start. We can go up there.
He holds up his hand. Two people telling me the same story. They must be telling the truth. I believe you.
I do believe you should probably look into it, because we do not know what it is. And you might know. Fuck off.
I'm going to give you a warning. If I hear you speak again, I will throw you out of this school.
Tempting.
Ah!
But yes.
Continue, miss. What... Were
Winter.
you lying about your name as well? Like... Jameson?
My real name is Winter.
Okay, Miss Winter, continue.
We put on disguises not only because we needed to get prove our mission, but we don't know who, if any of the people who are doing this ritual had seen us recently.
Obviously,
So we needed to make sure that they didn't know we were coming.
obviously you hadn't heard of us, but we are a bit famous adventurers under the... Actually, the less you know is probably better. We don't know if...
We don't want to put you in harm's way.
We don't want to put you in danger.
What have you discovered so far, at least?
I've told you everything. Just that classroom, that abandoned classroom is being used, and found some summoning circles. At least 3 individuals are being used, but they turned into rats and a crow, so they may even be familiars. Don't know much more than that. I tried to capture one and it didn't work.
We're still not sure if this is a teacher or a student. We believe a teacher.
We were told a teacher.
We were told a teacher or another faculty member.
Anybody seems suspicious? You would be the one to know.
The only one I would think of is... Richter, the tiefling.
We were going to look into him
My
today.
friend, that's racist.
That was our next stop. After we had investigated in case if they left anything the night before.
What about... You were sent here to guard the children because of missing incidents. Is this connected?
We believe so.
I believe so. Thankfully, the time that we've been here, no one's gone missing.
Did we find evidence? We did find evidence.
You did find a child's heart.
Yes.
And you told him that.
I did not tell him that.
Okay. Yes. And I explained that.
Using children for their rituals.
We figured it would have been best to not arise too much of a panic.
You were right in doing that. I do have
Once
one
we
more...
had more concrete evidence, I know myself I was going to come forward to you. I didn't know, forgive me, but I had to suspect everyone.
You're excused. Now, I do have one more question.
Yes.
Is he with you?
Regrettably.
Unfortunately.
All I have no idea
Why,
is to all.
in the name of the gods, did you impersonate a teacher?
All I have
He was-
no idea
Honestly,
who
I
these two
thought it was
are.
just lucky that whoever was missing from the teacher's roster didn't ever show up.
He wasn't supposed to. He was just supposed to be a fancy guard.
So there
but
was a
your-
third guard I hired.
Yes, but your guard up front thought he was a teacher and he just rolled with it and we were stuck in that lie.
So you are friends with this idiot.
Unfortunately.
I wouldn't say friends.
We're not friends. I would say strained acquaintances.
We are co-workers.
Well, I'm down to teacher. And I have some to start property. How are you three going to fix this?
Oh, we have a rich friend. Don't worry.
Okay, but what about a missing teacher? I'm not letting him back into another classroom.
I would
Well, I
I
told
would
you,
ask
I actually...
Jameson.
yeah.
He is very, very
Or
knowledgeable.
one of our companions.
Or
That's
we
not
can-
doing something.
We can call into one of our companions.
I don't think any.
I can teach him just fine.
I could.
I
You just need
hate to say this, Principal No Name,
You just need to reconstruct your school to
but
be
would
better
it-
with
would
Fishmancy.
would it not arise suspicion if we were to switch Lawrence Fishman out?
Could we turn
Which one?
his classroom into, I don't know if your school has any, but just a study session of other classrooms where he is just a monitor of the students and not teaching them.
Roll our persuasion with another advantage.
I hope you know I have a +5 in this.
Good. That does seem like a good idea. Keep this
You
idiot
can
under.
also put in another teacher with them as well to kind of, in the guise of help monitoring the students.
Why not
But-
Richter? Richter is the suspicious one. If we were to put them together, it would both doubly work because we have to investigate Richter, and if Richter isn't actually the person we need, then well, you have a good teacher watching over him.
That might not be a good idea. He is.
He doesn't sound like he'd be very.
He's extremely antisocial, and quite frankly, some of the students are afraid of him.
Yeah. When I talked to him, it almost sounded like the one thing he wanted to do with me was punch me out a window.
And now we get to talk to him.
Ooh, can he be my multi?
No.
My buddy?
What?
Watch over the study hall with me.
The principal.
No.
He sounds like a good
It'd be a good idea to keep him.
That would rouse suspicion.
No, I think it's a good idea to have one of you three at watch with him.
With them?
Because one of you three watching him, he doesn't really do a lot around here. Not sin-
Watching Richter.
yeah,
Watching Richter. Okay, I thought you weren't talking here.
Yeah.
not since he.
I'm the only one that hasn't really talked to him yet, so I guess I can do that.
And you can do it under the guise of just monitoring the halls.
He has acted a bit suspicious since the school became specifically evocation.
What is his story?
He taught other things, like practical uses of evocation, some other forms of magic. It's been a long time, we don't really remember, but there were budget cuts done to the school. The school used to be of all kinds of magic.
I would explain this book.
And one day the evocation is attacked.
But
I take it I'm still holding the book in my arms. This giant book.
Big book.
Big book.
But when we started getting budget cuts, he was one of the few people who was against shrinking down the magic that was taught here. Of course, he's now the only one left that was against it. The other teachers have left the school to pursue other achievements in life. And he's been bitter about it since.
Well, even if it's just bittersweet, we still can't automatically assume that he is the one behind it. We can keep an eye on him, but we should also look into all the other teachers as well. Just because they seem like they accept it doesn't mean that that they do, or that there's nothing else nefarious going about.
Alright.
But Jamison, you could probably best to stay on his side of the school, maybe even his floor.
Yes.
Now, can I have you take a look at this? With the book. Give him the book.
He starts examining the book. This is from before the school became specifically evocation. What of it?
I assume so. This was found in the room right after. We didn't notice it the first time we looked in the room. We noticed it after they had disappeared. We also noticed that there are pages, especially in the summoning area, if you look back here, that seem to have been ripped out. And you said there was a symbol. So somewhere
Mm,
on one of the pages on the back of one of
it
the
was a print. It was like a stamp
a stamp.
that said it was the Abark School of Magic.
Okay, so
This
that was
is-
on the inside of the cover.
Yeah, on the back cover. This was the name of the school before it became specifically Evocation.
But yes, I'm more concerned about these ripped pages.
Summoning pages involving summoning magic. This is all this adds up. I don't know who caused this, but I just
Do have one question. This is very far-fetched. Is there a chance we can get a second copy of this book so we can see, maybe we can find out what pages were ripped out? Or is this the only version?
this is the only one I know of now. We threw out all the other books that we
That's okay.
thought we had.
I figured I'd run down that. Again, we would assume this would be a teacher or faculty member. We can't Did you have something you want to say?
If we wanted to find that book, like a complete version, locate object could potentially help, but we would have to burn up that one or send it more than 1,000 feet away. Like, I can locate a specific object. I believe it would count for a type of textbook, but it will always point me towards the nearest one. So either we would have to destroy the one that we have, or send it more than 1,000 feet away, out of range. So I'm not focusing on it.
Hey, you want to go out and do a fly?
A fly?
I don't have it prepared either, so it would have to be tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
I'm just saying that is a possibility, but I don't know. The book isn't really gonna tell us anything we don't already know.
Well, we don't know all the pages that were missing, and they never finished, so we could possibly figure out what they're trying to summon.
Yeah.
Let's keep that on the back burner.
Okay.
I still have alarm
Oh,
up, by
fuck.
the way.
You what?
I still have alarm on that room up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I also have I prepared Zone of Truth today. I trusted the principal, so I didn't think it was worth doing. But for Richter, he seems like more of an enigma, so I'll probably plop that down when we talk to him.
As you guys continue to talk to the principal, you hear rustling outside the door. Like children screaming and talking and whatnot.
oh, so children wandering.
Yeah, it's
the
like the
bustling.
beginning of the school day.
The bustling.
Okay.
Okay, excuse me, I have to go teach class.
No.
I grab your wing.
Out.
If I catch you teaching another student Fishmancy, I will have the guards arrest you. Is that clear?
What is my job?
It's that
Not anymore.
clear. You will simply be a study hall teacher,
I have
nothing
a
more.
spell book proving that Fishomancy is true.
You stole that from the library after you destroyed two others.
No. I have a prayer book. Because Flynn Lucky does not believe in a higher deity, but Salmon does. He copied everything he knows from Salmon and Salmon's deity, which is of course an underwater deity, which means it has all this watery stuff in it and fishmancy stuff.
The paladin gods of the sea.
Yes, exactly.
You can't do anything with it though.
It shows stuff that he would not be able to understand, which could pass off as a fishomancy spellbook.
That is very clever, but the jig's up.
Would you care to investigate the book?
If you keep trying to bring up Fishmancy, I will have these two throw you out.
We
Can't we just do that?
We can, yeah, we can always get another companion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Flynn, it's this or nothing.
You have others?
We can get Rick.
No. I mean, we're part of a guild, so to speak.
Would be okay with you bringing in at least one more, if that's up to you.
Why?
Do not,
To,
because
probably
I
to
hired
watch
3
him.
guards. I would like to have 3 guards.
Bring in the werewolf. Hector.
No, not bringing.
No,
no,
we're not getting you two in this vicinity.
Did you just
We
say
made
werewolf?
We're not bringing him.
We
Stop
made
talking.
we made
Stop
nice.
talking.
We made nice with friends
No,
for the first
No.
time.
even if he wasn't, even if you guys
I would
were,
trust
fine.
Andrew.
Sarah would be fine.
Yeah, Sarah would be wonderful.
Why not?
Sarah is a normal human.
And not a human that you were trying to do. Either that or we can do Elm. Elm is another.
No, I don't. I don't know if I would.
I
trust
think
Ellen.
Hector would make the best bodyguard.
To be honest, actually, I've been having trouble with it trying to finalize your character sheet, so for the time being, no.
So no to who?
To Elm.
Okay.
No to Elm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, Sarah seems like the most guardly.
Yeah, it's
so,
just,
yeah.
it's stuck like this.
You're gonna have to click edit to get it out of that loop. Character sheet. Yep, there you go.
Okay.
Am I not getting all of the NPCs? I don't see Andrew.
Yeah. It'll take a while, but you gotta for now just do edit and save changes.
Okay.
Yeah, and come back to it later. So just go ahead.
No, wait,
close
no, it wasn't Elm. I'm sorry, it was Santiano. I was thinking of the Bard.
Yeah, I don't think any of those guys would be good guards.
I was
Sarah's
thinking of a teacher.
fighter, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see.
Either fighter or paladin, which honestly would be a much better guard than a ranger in a.
Yeah, she's a fighter.
Yeah. Well, it's,
No, I was thinking more of online, of actually entertaining the students. So that they want to
I
do
mean,
anything like that. But Sarah does sound best.
okay. Do you have those sending stones?
Not at the moment, no. They are coming in soon.
I don't even have sending prepared.
Let's
So
see
it
what
might
I
be a
have.
while before you can get another companion with you.
Okay.
I
I can prepare that tomorrow.
How long? How many feet away is the ship?
Yeah, how far away is the ship? Actually?
You are in the capital. That is in the middle of Terrace. Your ship is lying in the middle of the ocean,
That's right.
Far,
because
far-
we teleported here.
far away from Terrace.
Yeah, so we can't go there.
I can fall.
We would have to send a sending spell either way.
Or no, I'd rather not. I was gonna say we could summon what's his face.
I mean, if I were level 8,
So
level 7, I could. I don't think I get dimension.
So
we're in the middle of terrace.
yes,
How many square feet is terrace?
just
Don't worry about it.
don't try, man. Come on, don't do this to me.
No, my question is.
Glenn
and this
Lucky
is
goes
a
off on his own
Kristen
solo
Kristen
adventure
asking
to
a
fly
question.
across
Shut up.
terrace.
What?
Would we be able to summon what's his face?
Skithers.
Skithers.
You,
And at least have him give him money and have him send a letter to make it faster.
I suppose so. Yeah, you have a way of summoning him.
I mean, well, we need chalk. And,
It was like chalk, just like a flat surface.
Okay. Yeah, that should be easy to find.
yeah,
Alright,
We
we'll
can-
get Sarah in here.
yeah.
I guess we leave. Start doing our duties for the day.
So he's like, all right, so to close this off, you two discover what's going on, and you do not teach ever.
That
Yes.
seems very racist.
It's not your race. It's
Yeah,
just
you're not
you,
even-
honey.
The
Which is
jigsaw
You
right.
can see a vein in his forehead.
Let's
This
just
is
go,
the,
Flynn.
The poor fish.
Go, Flynn.
Is Loris Professor Swig, Dr.
Yes,
Fishman. as well.
obviously we will be needing to switch back to our fake names for this. So, Lawrence,
Please call me Dr. Professor
My
Lawrence.
No.
bitch!
go.
Get out of my
We
office.
apologize for any inconvenience.
You
for
two
us.
are fine. You get out of my office before I get them to throw you out.
Alright, I
Andrew
return to
will
my
hear
classroom.
about this.
So, unfortunately, we did not get to talk to Richter before class started.
Yes.
Anything happened throughout the school day?
As you
I
are.
would like it. Could I possibly go find like either in our room or anything? Contact Skither and give him the note for Sarah
Oh, I felt like that was a given, yeah.
You go. You
throughout
just
the
said.
day, or do I have to wait for a certain time?
It's not
Actually-
time for them. They're sleeping.
Actually, you two tell me what you plan on doing throughout the day.
I would just be doing guard stuff.
Okay,
Like,
so
I would want to make sure that Skithers gets contacted and Sarah's
yeah,
on
you
her way.
guys it's a little bit later in the morning. You guys find out like a wall to summon him through
Okay.
from outside of the school. Yes, can I help you two?
We need Sarah.
We need you to deliver a message.
We need a third guard because apparently, and I looked at the empty space where Flynn would be standing. Apparently, someone wanted to be a fishmancy professor. Don't ask. It's probably better if you didn't.
10 gold.
Fine.
It's coming out of. Do you have access to Flynn's room?
That's with me. I don't know why you.
Could you
Yeah, take it out. Take it out of Flynn's.
Yeah,
allowance.
take it out of
We'll
Flynn's
give you. We'll
allowance.
give you the 10 right now, but it's you. Flynn owes you. Mm-hmm. It's because of him that we have to do this.
Yeah,
Okay.
he owes us.
Okay.
And tell Andrew that.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
So he
like
Wait
to
a
have a chat
second.
with
Wait a
him.
second.
Yeah. Do you have 10 gold? I don't have 10 gold.
Oh yeah, I have plenty of gold.
Okay.
Actually, how much could I ask for your opinion on something?
that is free.
What?
Or pick your brain for a second.
What is it?
I hold out the book. Do you know if there are any more of these?
He like picks it up. He starts going through it. Perhaps.
I want to just imagine.
Close it. He closes it.
Evangeline walks by, just looks at the snake coming out of the portal, and just walks into a wall.
Perhaps.
Perhaps I'll have to look into this.
Okay.
I
That's
shall.
all I wanted.
Yes, he gives you back the book. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a message to deliver.
Thank you.
Immediately, like he closes the door, it immediately disappears, and then suddenly something falls out of a tree right nearby.
Out of a tree? Are we
Yes.
outside?
Yeah, is it outside?
Oh, okay. What falls out of the tree?
You see a little tiefling boy getting up. His head hurts.
I walk up to him.
Ow.
Are you okay, son?
What'd you hear?
Yeah,
Peepers creepers.
I heard you talking to the snake man. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of magic is that?
Out of character, did we say anything like suggested of what we were doing?
No.
No,
you-
we said we needed a guard because someone fucked up.
I did not screw up. I was following plans.
You're not there, Joe.
Basically, we need another guard because someone fucked up. We didn't say exactly what happened.
He covers his mouth. That's bad. Don't say
No,
bad words.
Kristen-
That's
Kristen's
not out of character.
reiterating.
I wanted to reiterate what we just said and what
Yeah.
could be used against us. And I just want to
Pretty much nothing. We were just telling him to send Andrew a message.
Yeah, but
to
we're still
reset.
asking for a guard from this snake person in a fucking portal. And so
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be like, "Hey kid, a
That's
gold
our boss.
a gold is like a fucking week's worth of it's like a week's pay for commoners. So I'll just like toss him a gold. Like this information's between you and me now. Okay?
He gives you a thumbs up.
All right.
Although,
Just-
I actually have one question.
Yeah.
How long have you been at the school?
For about 5 years now.
Really?
I've learned some really cool things.
Really? Can you show me something?
How old does he look?
He looks about 10.
Okay.
This is pretty much an elementary school.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask.
Well,
So-
the one I'm best at is he summons a magic missile, but it's only a single one. It hits the
That's
tree
really
he
well.
fell out of.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, so what teachers do you go to see?
Well, Miss Evangeline teaches us the history of evocation. Mr. Gord teaches us Wizards of the Past. And Professor Barbarous teaches us how to use these. We also go to Mr. Richard, but he tries to teach us about natural ways of using it, like, you can use fireball to summon like a campfire. We already understood that. So there's really no means of going to him. We just kind of just Gotta just do that as like a sleep-in class.
Which teacher? We're going after Mr. Richard, right?
Yeah,
Richter.
Richter. Okay. What? He just does basic normal.
He tries to teach us how to use it in normal means, but we already understood that. So there's really no need to go to his class, so I just use that as like a goof-off class. Kind of like relaxation, you know?
You always need that. Who's your favorite teacher?
Oh, Miss Evangeline, she's really nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She seems like a
My face goes
sweetheart.
red.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It must be the heat.
Yeah.
She seems like such a sweet lady. You said you just kind of goof off and...
He doesn't really... He tried to at first, but he kind of just gave up because nobody really listened to him.
You wouldn't say he's a mean teacher?
No, he's not a mean...
I wouldn't say mean, he's more of a grouch.
Do you have any mean teachers?
No, they're all very nice.
Very nice.
I did hear about some weird whack job that blew up a pool.
Oh, the
Recently.
new
Stay
teacher.
away from that one.
Yeah, stay away from him.
He's the nicest
We're investigating that. But,
Yeah.
is there
Our,
anyone else?
our job is to keep you guys safe. So
Yeah.
Is there anyone else in the school that makes you feel uncertain or scared?
Besides Mr. Richter and that weird crazy one, no.
No?
no one else? Alright.
Alright, so you should be in class. What class? Can I walk you to your class?
Sure.
Alright.
As you take his hand, you see a gate open up on the side of the wall. It's Skither. Where's the Dragonborn? You all need to come. You need to come to the ship right now.
He's in class.
I will grab him.
All right.
Let me take
I'll
this
stay there
hoodie.
together if you want to escort
The child.
the child.
Oh, does the child react?
I'll just look at the kid. Just
It's just these.
The kid still runs up to him. Whoa, that is so cool! He's like touching the sides of the gate. He's like, don't touch that. No, stop it.
Hey, come on. We gotta get you to class.
yeah, get to class, man.
I know where to go. It's okay.
All right.
So he runs off on his own.
No more skipping class, or we'll tell the principal.
Okay.
Alright, have fun. I'll go grab Idiot.
All right.
You stay here.
I'll stay here. What's up, Skithers? Can you give me a rundown while we're waiting? What happened?
So
I stop for a second after I hear that. I turn around.
Just go. Just keep going.
So, can you explain to me why there's like 80, 90 werewolves on your ship right now?
No, I cannot.
Last we left, there was
There was just one.
just one.
So how did he multiply?
Okay, so I find you. What are you doing?
How long is this? gonna
Okay, so
happen?
I'm currently at a chalkboard with my prayer book open in hand, kind of writing stuff down, just like, all right, class. I'm trying to interpret the symbols that Salma had written down before, and it's just kind of just an enigma wrapped within a mystery for me. It's just like, all right, this fish with his head cut off with a spear through it. That means
Death.
fishermancy means death to all who oppose fishermancy.
I open the door and go, Professor, you're needed immediately.
Okay.
All
There's
right,
an
class.
emergency.
Your homework for today is to
And I grab a random teacher that's like wandering the hall,
Oh,
not
okay.
doing anything.
I grab a book that's like sitting on the classroom shelf, and I pretend to like do some sort of spell with it that would supposedly transfer what's in my prayer book onto this other book, and be like, if anyone can interpret what these symbols means with the fake spell book, and just throw it out of the window. You are graduating this school with a perfect degree.
They all just stare at the window because the window was closed and you just basically put a hole in the window.
I opened the window. I would not throw it through.
Okay, they're just staring at it.
I want to imagine that we're like near the edge of the branch, and so it just falls like forever.
Roll a strength check, by the way.
Okay, I only have a 0 strength. I don't
So
spaz
two
out.
teachers are walking out in the garden.
No.
You guys,
I just want.
have you guys ever seen the movie Waterboy?
No.
There
I
was
think so.
there was that one scene where the coach gets mad, throws his tennis ball out the window, and it hits one of the professors in the head.
Yeah.
That's basically what this is. I will show you that clip later.
I shout out the window. I'm sorry. I'm trying to teach them stuff.
I
Fisherman
grab
is
you.
very
I
dangerous.
grab you right back in
Jameson.
No, it's one of the teachers. One of the
I
teachers
know.
down.
Alright.
And we run out.
Man, Fisherman is very dangerous. Just
Yes,
a
yes,
warning.
just
to
come
guys.
on. There's danger. Werewolves, lots of them.
But we made nice. We revived Hector.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. We need to go.
So Skithers, how long have these werewolves been on the ship?
I have no clue.
He only comes when he's summoned. I'm running with him.
I mean, I've just been hanging out with Skithers. I've been talking to him.
No, I imagine like as you say that, I'm running with him.
I had a whole conversation with him while you guys were having your scene.
So I have this weird cut on my tail. It just really irritates me
and I run
whenever
up.
I
Okay.
flick it.
Okay. I got the idiot.
Alright. I'm gonna push Flynn into the portal and then we'll close it. Alright,
Really?
Skithers, you're the new guard.
No.
Shit.
He opens up the gate.
Damn it.
I lean my head out. Hey guys, they're friendly. Come on through.
I don't know if I trust that. We're doing our own thing here.
So as you guys go through the gate,
I did not
Because we
say
know.
we were going
Oh.
to do that.
I go through the gate.
Uh,
You can stay here. I'll figure this shit out if you want.
It's me they want. It's not like they're gonna hurt you.
we still need Sarah. Can we get Sarah?
I'll look for
suppose so.
So
Sarah.
I'm not alone here.
I guess so, yeah. Sarah comes through the gate. Yeah, there's a big serious situation going on. I believe Hector's family is on the boat right now.
And they figured out that
Flynn-
Hector's alive.
Flynn, this seems like your issue.
This does. Can we trade Flynn for a Sarah?
For now.
For now.
Sarah, do
And
you
if
know
they-
Fishermancy?
Let's go. Back to our work.
Kick.
Okay, so you're the only one that goes through.
Hooray, we split the party.
Yay!
Great.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna need both of you to fuck off then.
Oh
I
no.
don't like that.
Hey guys, ready to reintroduce Salad?
You know what? Maybe I will have some alone time with Kristen.
Oh dear.
Separate rooms.
No!
We're married. Fuck you.
I'm married.
Now let's keep it quiet.
Oh, wait.
That's gonna be pretty hard.
Nothing. Come on, Kristen, let's go.
It's gonna be pretty hard. I can hear you guys when I'm walking through the
Can I have one?
door down.
No.
Aw.
I'll take a Snickers, yeah.
Okay. So you get above onto the deck and you see a lot of werewolves. A lot of them.
Good eye.
They all slowly turn to you.
I'm going to just ascend into the air, kind of act like my leg is hurting a
No,
little.
like you walk out from below deck.
Yes, I'm gonna ascend into the air on my wings instead of my legs. Kind of pretend that my leg is hurting.
They all growl at you.
What's the matter?
They lunge at you. You're dead. You're out of the game. No, kidding.
Well, hello, it's good to be back.
Now, in the center of all this, though, they turn back. Is Hector and a werewolf talking to him and pinching his cheeks
I was gonna say, it's Hector, and he's dead.
again.
The Raise Dead spell that the cleric used was actually the fake Raise Dead. It only raises the dead for 4 days, and then they proceed to die again. Congratulations, you got played, fools. Dab.
Anyway, she's talking to him and pinching his cheeks. And roll insight.
Hey, the one thing that I actually have a higher than a +4 on, and I still get a 10.
Looks like she's trying to hurt him.
Trying to hurt him?
Yeah, from that roll. You see her.
I only rolled a 10. I wouldn't you know,
Yeah, you have no idea what the fuck's going on right now. The werewolf that is like pinching him and talking to him.
is it his grandmother or is there a different werewolf?
I was gonna say, yeah, it looks like the grandmother werewolf.
Is everything okay, Hector? Is this some sort of family tradition?
And he and the rest of the werewolves just look at you. And then she continues to do the pinching of the cheeks and talking to him. And he talks back, but he sounds very embarrassed.
Alright, this may be some sort of family tradition. I'll sit and wait. Not want to be disrespectful to your culture.
One of the other werewolves goes up to him and starts speaking to him as well. Of course, you can't understand a thing they're saying.
I speak Spanish. I can understand what
No,
they're
you
saying.
can't. Not in this world. Fuck off.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
They nod their heads, and then the werewolves proceed to leave.
Oh.
The one that was talking to Hector last gives you a long look, and then continues to walk away.
Just question.
They don't care. They like completely ignore you and leave.
Salmon?
Hector takes a deep, deep breath.
I'm a little worried.
I've got some bad news,
Oh.
and I've got some great news.
I should have used the restroom before I came here. Because I think I'm going to crap my pants and wet it. Wait, I'm not wearing pants. This is going to be really awkward for you then.
Andrew yells out, "Don't do that on the ship!" So,
Bad
which
news
would
first.
ya?
Bad news first. Always want the bad news first.
They know that your friend has the key.
Alright, I begin peeing myself.
Oh, come on!
Oh wait,
disgusting.
I'm sorry. That was supposed to be the excitement. So now I gotta do this.
No. Anyway, the good news is, I lied a bit to them. They believe he's working with the cultist of Satsuna.
And that's better.
You see, we don't know where he is. They don't know where he is, but they believe that the cultists know. So they're going to start killing and killing and killing members until they find him. Until one of them tells them where he is.
And what happens? They're going to kill him if they
They're
find him.
going to kill Satsuna members until one of them tells them where he is. The problem is, they don't know.
But in the event that they...
I bought us a lot of time right now.
What if they return after we find someone ourselves?
We could play it off as he saw the cultists and grabbed the key to run from them. That's the best I could do for you. But for right now, we have our window has opened up a lot more.
Well, you see, you don't know Selwyn like I do, and he's an idiot. I have no idea how his way of directions is going. For all I know, he could have ended up in a different land, saved a princess.
Well, considering how they haven't found him yet, I believe he might be very lost. But like I said, for the time being, your friend is safe.
Ish. Let's just hope we find Salmon before they do, otherwise there's nothing we can do.
Alright, so was there anything else you need to do on the ship?
No, they, Skithers just kind of told us to get on the ship because your family was here and it was a strange situation.
Yeah. My grandmother is a bit odd.
What's
And then
family
Elm
members?
goes up to, oh, I thought that was cute, me little portobello. Like he paws her away. She like starts pinching his cheeks when she does that. By the way,
Elm?
yeah, Elm does that, and he pushes her away.
Have they started to do special things since she started to watch them?
I'm sorry, what now? Stop wiggling your eyebrows. That's just weird.
It's okay. I'm a friend. You guys can tell me what's going on here.
Please leave.
Well, not as I'm here. I want to go back to my cabin room / Salmon's cabin room and see if maybe Salmon left like some personal notes as to where he went, like hidden in the floorboards or in secret compartments of the shelving or whatnot.
All you did find was that letter he left behind when he first took the key.
Where are you? And why did you choose to go off on your own? You know you're trash at directions. Really trash at directions. Holy cow. That's a day we will never get back. It still scars me.
Are you done?
I open the closet door, and I'm just staring face to face with a rotting skull of a Sunsuna member, kind of sitting on a pike. Thanks, Salvin, for that image. Slowly close the door. Now I got time to think about when I'm sleeping in your bed. No wonder we were slaves.
Is that all, or like, are you done?
What could be? Or it could not be.
Okay, I'm just gonna say you're done. You go back through the gate. You were literally thrown back into the school.
Can I, as I'm going through the gate with Skithers, can I ask him just to see the whereabouts of Salmon and Steven?
For some reason, that's still a mystery to me, and that pisses me off. I must know everything.
Salmon or Steven?
Both.
Both? But
You said your friend is bad at directions. He's stupidly good at hiding himself. Somehow.
how well are you with the ocean?
Not fair. I'm a fucking snake.
Alright, so he's probably in the ocean. Let me just
Get out of my gate.
slowly start making blueprints for a fishing rod that has...
As you do, he kicks you out of his gate. You're back at the school.
Instead of returning to my classroom, I'm going to immediately find some sticks and spools of string and start fashioning them into like a fishing rod, but with a really long line, a fishing line.
Roll. What did I roll for this? Both of you, get back in here. Wipe your mouths. Let's go.
My guess would be survival, since I'm kind of fashioning a fishing rod.
Okay. Oh god, no, both of them didn't bring the goddamn phones. We have to go over there. You guys good? Where'd they go? Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I was fucking calling you.
Yeah, we have to fucking put on our clothes. Jesus. Pervert. Alright,
I-
Grayson, the jig is up.
I thought you assholes were asleep, okay?
So what did we miss?
Flynn?
So he is currently in the process of making a fishing rod.
What was even the point of pushing us out of the room if we're just gonna know everything as soon as we get back?
That's up to him.
No, you were the one that kicked us out of the room.
No, it's up to him to tell you what happened.
Oh, so we see him in the process of...
Yeah, in the process, like this is like later on. This is like in the evening.
So can we
So
discuss
did we
what
do
we
anything?
Did we
Yeah,
do
what do we
anything?
do?
You do guard stuff. You patrolled. You talked to people.
Did
So
we
our
find-
job.
Patrolled some more.
Did we find
You see a
anything?
classroom of students wandering the
You saw a
fields.
teacher with bandages around his head.
Teacher with bandages?
Did we find the book?
It's currently in the garden, in the garden in the front of the
What book?
I will pocket that.
You have a book of
That book.
of Trident Nothing. No, of the
No,
book
it
of
was a book
Trident
that
Gibberish.
had something already existing on it, and like I just pretended to kind of wave my hand over it. It's just a regular book from a classroom.
Okay, so I'll walk up to Flynn.
Oh, so it's not like
It has not. I kept the prayer book that had all the Salmon's God's teachings and whatnot. I just pretended to kind of copy it over to another book, and then immediately tossed that second book out. It's just a book of evocation teachings or whatever would be in this school.
Yeah.
okay. So I thought it was your
So
prayer book.
I've constantly had detect magic on. She still has alarm going. Anything happen?
So
Oh wait, are you talking to him or me?
No.
No, I'm talking to you.
Well, obviously there has been magic going on due to the school. They're teaching them how to do magic. Nothing out of the ordinary though.
No conjuration or divination.
No.
Have we talked to? I'm never
I'll just
gonna
go to
remember.
Flynn. Yeah. So Flynn, what happened?
So the werewolves arrived. They found out Hector's alive and la-di-da. They figured out from Hector that Salmon has, in fact, the key. But Hector managed to tell the werewolves that Salmon is a Sunsuna member, so that werewolves are making their way to the Sunsuna capital and are going to tear apart all the Sunsuna members they possibly can until they reveal Salmon's location. But since Salmon is not actually a Sunsuna member, they are not going to know. So Hector has bought us time on that department. However, I'm sure they will want to kill Salmon more than ever.
And he
So-
also took care of the Sunsuna members.
That or they're gonna kill the werewolves. Is Hector okay with that? I'm guessing that's something he didn't think of. Okay.
But the werewolves can blame the Sunsuna members. So
But Hector will know.
Could buy us
Hector
some
will.
time, I guess.
It will buy us some time.
Alright.
What was Andrew's idea of all this crap going on?
I did not talk to Andrew.
Did you talk to anyone else?
I talked to Skithers, but that was just to help me figure out where Steven and Salmon are. He didn't know where Salmon was,
Jesus.
and he doesn't know much about the ocean, so I kind of figured, as you can see, I'm fashioning a fishing rod. I'm going to take a skull of a Sunsuna member that he has sitting in his closet, put it at the end of the fishing rod, and kind of see if I can dangle it across the surface top, see if I can't lure Salmon to reveal himself to me.
Narrow my eyes. Oh. Hey.
At least
I'm just concerned because we've spent all this time investigating here and we've turned up nothing except for that one ritual.
Has the principal gone up to see it yet?
No.
I would like to take him up there.
Okay. So you do. The principal takes a look at the.
I would say it would probably be best if one of us did that. Would you like to do it, or should I? You have to keep an eye on what's his face.
Yeah, I want to talk to Richter. We still haven't talked to Richter yet.
Yeah, you need to talk to Richter.
Okay.
Which one would you rather do, Richter or principal
Yeah.
first?
Just do the principal first. I'll come back. We'll circle back to Richter.
Okay. So you bring him up into the old classroom, and you show him where the summoning circle is.
Not only that, I show him didn't they break through a window or something?
One of the windows were already open.
It was already open.
Yeah, the crow managed to fly through it.
And does it look like it was fiddled with?
No.
But I do show him that.
This is very interesting. This class specifically was used for summoning, but it was of minor things, like imps. nothing.
Still could be. Or I guess I'm not there. Never mind.
You know, it was of course supervised. You know, not of. It was actually Wigglus the Paladin. Anytime one of them tried to outright do anything, you know, nasty, he'd smite them, and he was really good at that.
Could this possibly be a former student as well?
That could be. The last time we had a former student, his story is a very strange one. It was roughly around, well, I was back in my early 200s. This student, his name, it escapes me. Sometimes my mind isn't what it used to be, you know.
I understand.
He kind of, at a very young age, he was really into summoning magic. But he was also into the gods way more than a normal child should.
Interesting.
But then, once, many years later, he did eventually come back as a teacher and taught some of his teachings to the children. Well, we had to let him go because some of his teachings were much more dangerous than what was allowed. And to be honest, that might have been one of the driving factors in us focusing simply on evocation.
Can you tell me more about this student? What race?
He was elf, if I remember correctly. He was, when he was a child, he was, you know, not elf. He was a normal, like, very bland, you know, very easily to miss.
Mm-hmm.
But when he came back as a teacher, he had a strange fixation on the two gods.
Sansuna and Luna?
Yes. It was an extremely weird fascination, almost like he was trying to visit them.
How long ago was he teaching?
It was around probably 290 around that time. On 500, so about roughly around 300 years ago. Somewhere around that. My math might be a bit
You
off.
said he was an elf, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, no. 300 years. You can't remember his name. Do you remember any other characteristic? What type of elf he was?
I think it was high elf, if I remember correctly. Well, I mean, you know, you of course have to be very high class to enter this school.
Mm-hmm.
And yet Richter's here. Oof. And yet you let Flynn in.
Any other characteristics you can tell me about?
He had this...
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
He had a stone on his wrist when he became the teacher.
What was its color?
You're not here.
Yeah, you're not there.
I thought I was with. Where else?
No,
would I-
you're trying to make a fishing rod. Remember?
Yeah, I thought
Where-
I had taken the supplies and was kind of following along, kind of working.
Oh,
as
well, you never told me what you were doing. I thought that was what you were doing.
I was
Yeah,
I was gathering supplies, and then we kind of all three of us met up together, and then he was
Yeah.
going to go off and investigate. I mean, I'm only building something so I can just follow along.
I thought I went off on my own.
Yeah,
to
I thought that too. I've,
Get the principal, and I just kind of, no offense, I would probably just leave you to do your thing because you're not destroying anything.
I'll say you kind of went back to your classroom, and it's sort of a study hall period.
All right, class. Just give me a second. I gotta fashion. Let's. Oh, your homework was to find the book. Did we find that book?
No. Do you actually say that?
I have the book.
I grab another book, pretend to copy it, copy what was in my prayer book onto this other book. I first check out the window and make sure nobody's walking past, and just chuck it.
So, across the garden, the same teachers are walking out there.
No, I checked to make sure nobody was walking past.
As you're throwing the book, one of them is trying to coax the other one, like, trying to persuade the other one to come in. He's like, come on, that's nice done. Nothing's gonna hurt you. I guess you're right. Suddenly a book lands right beside him against the wall. That was close. And then a roof tile lands on his head.
That's awesome.
Okay, so...
I watched this from the window. Go find the book, children. And then proceed to start making my fishing rod.
So,
Okay, well,
Anyway.
anyway, back with the principal.
he had a purple stone on his wrist.
Purple.
Well,
Na-na.
the stone around it looked pretty normal. It had a very weird egg-like design on it. But the jewel, it looked like it was supposed to be blue, but there were swirls in it. Purple swirling. Almost like...
I take it. I'm actually making
Yeah.
notes of what he's saying.
What gems do we have for Yuki?
Actually, can I roll a history to see if that sparks anything from me?
Roll with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
What is history?
No, that doesn't ring a bell.
Does not ring a bell. But I will keep this information and share it amongst my colleagues. And actually, can he give me a vague description and I can see if I can...
Like I said, he looked like a
draw
common. He looked like a common high elf, but like the only difference was he had that weird stone in his arm.
Like, you don't remember hair color.
No.
So it's very bland.
Yeah.
Alright, bland. Also, I should probably mention the first time we got in here, I picked the lock.
We had keys.
That was before we had keys.
That's fine. You didn't steal anything, did you?
No.
Okay. That's fine.
The fact that he chose to believe that.
Did we steal anything?
Oh. Well, we haven't
I've
I don't honestly think we've been the most trustworthy up to this point.
I say just keep doing
I
what
will
you're
admit to
doing.
blowing up a pool. I will admit to blowing up 2 books. But
But-
I would not stole of anything.
My thing would be
I know. Don't worry about it. I'll find the list.
if I have to pick a lock again, do I have...
He holds up his hand. If it's necessary for finding the cause of the if it's necessary for what you're here for, you have my full support.
Okay,
But at least let me know.
I will.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you're able to see this. I did place my own alarm upon this podium, so if anyone were to come in, I'll probably be back here at night and cast it again. Just in case, unless if you would like to cast as well.
That might be a bit of a challenge. I might be the principal of this school, but my magic isn't as strong as it used to be.
That is okay, I figured I'd ask. We did kind of break up the circle. No, I doubt that really does anything.
No, it
Besides-
does. They will have to reapply it in order to use it again, and since you have your alarm set up, you'll be able to tell when they enter. So that's smart thinking, little lady. You know.
I figured it would give us at least some time. But again, if they can turn into crows, the only thing I would worry about would be that window. Could we put any sort of mechanism to... I don't want them to be alarmed if it's automatically already locked. But could you think of any sort of spell, maybe I can
We
get help
just-
from a teacher?
We just simply lock it.
No, I mean, I don't want it to be, because that would alarm them.
Oh.
The fact that they might be watched or anything like that. If we close it and then lock it normally, that would be fine. But is there any sort of trick way you can think of that we can, once my alarm has been triggered, that we can have all the windows fall down and latch again. That way we don't have the Raven just swooping out.
I have magic circle.
No, I mean, if anybody has supposedly magic circle, some of the teachers probably know that. We'll have to ask them, unless your friend, Mr. Jameson, has them.
No, I was just asking if that was even that is possible. I'm
suppose
not
so.
of magic.
I suppose so, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. So, purple, gold, and silver, we need green, red, blue.
So I'm listing off the stones for the potato.
Oh,
For the potato?
Yeah. We're working on green right now because once we get this mission done for the cleric, he said he would help us meet with the royalty of Terrace, but honestly, at this point, I'm expecting him to actually be the king of Terrace.
well,
It was the skull the entire time. It
the
was
principal
Bone
is
Daddy.
the royalty.
Uh,
Anyway,
Good
That,
thing
that
I
would
didn't
make
kick his
sense.
face in.
I want Selwyn to appear. Just
All
be
right.
like, all
Can I
right,
have my conversation
here's
with
the
Richter now?"
Aquarius stone. And
Go.
just immediately
All
screw
right.
up. Everyone's
Richter
So-
is in his classroom. It's empty, and he is drinking.
You have the entire.
He's drinking?
Yes.
All right. I walk in. Do I see his rat?
No.
Okay. Do I know that he has rats? That was told me about.
I told
Yeah.
you.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk into the classroom and be like,
What do you want?
I'm not going to name names, but I had a couple students complain about rats sneaking around and scaring them.
Students whine. My Boris doesn't harm anyone.
Boris.
My rat, Boris.
Specifically was told 2 rats.
I only have one rat.
Boris communicate with any other rats?
No, he is Fiend Rat. Fiend Rat talks only to me and anyone who knows Inferno.
Can I talk to Boris about this?
No. Boris is sleeping.
I don't even have food for him anyway. Might want to keep an eye on your rats.
I want to keep an eye on yourself too. Barging in here like you own the school and you don't.
My job to keep these students safe.
Are there any students in here? There aren't, by the way.
No, but there seems to be a threat. I'm not
Kind
here.
of narrow my eyes.
Then you aren't doing job, now go.
Keep your crows in check as well, and I'll leave.
What?
Your crows.
Don't have crows, I have Boris.
Then why were there crows with Boris?
What are you talking
I
about?
saw a rat.
What makes you sure it's Boris?
I haven't seen Boris. And
Boris
he's
is
not here.
asleep.
He's a familiar, is he not?
Yes.
You don't need to sleep.
Oh, did he not?
Was that Richter or was that Scott?
I think that was Scott.
Yes.
Okay.
No, actually, no, he does that though. They don't?
He says that they don't?
Yeah.
No. Someone else might be using rats to communicate.
It's a strange way for communication.
I mean, it seems to work fine for Boris.
Boris, it only speaks to me.
Are you sure? Are you sure he's not cheating on you?
Boris
that
said he
why-
only loved me. He's
Such
Is
crying.
that,
Well,
is that
Mr.
why you're upset?
Well, Mr. Richter, I assure you I will take care of this.
good. Now go away. Leave me to myself.
Don't you want to roll a...
Can I roll an insight?
Yeah, go ahead.
Does he seem like sad? 19.
He's a fucking grouch.
But there's not like any reason for it. He doesn't seem like
Depressed.
depressed.
Oh, he's depressed and angry at the same time.
I'll like sit down and like, oh boy, do I have
Why
any
you
alcohol?
why
no,
you
no, I'm
still
not. Okay,
here?
okay, I'm not sitting down. I'll just be like, I'll put down a diamond for him.
You're down pulling out what?
I'm gonna pull out a diamond and put it on his desk. Just be like, this could buy you quite a bit of alcohol. I know.
I don't need your pity and your charity. Take it away.
Oh man, I have the perfect thing. I have a beer mug.
I don't have any alcohol with me. I'm sorry.
Roll. What would it be? What would this be for? Roll persuasion real quick.
Persuasion?
I don't know what the right roll with this.
Like
be.
what are you trying to do?
See whether or not he will actually allow you to stay there or not.
I'd say that's persuasion.
Okay.
I'm not trying to stay. I was just trying to give him the diamond for alcohol, but
Wait. Don't want your charity, but suppose I could use the company if you want to.
I look out the window. Is there any fires or anything? Anybody in danger?
No.
Okay, I'll sit down.
So why did you come to school?
I mean,
Wasn't
if there
simply-
is, it's most likely I set him on fire.
So why you come to school? Guard duty seems a little... You seem a little out of...
I look down at my full set of fucking armor.
Yeah, you seem a little over protective for simple guard duty.
Oh. If I may be honest, I heard a rumor about a certain man from my past.
Man from your past.
Well, I don't know if it was a man, just someone that wronged me a long time ago.
And you think there's someone here in school.
Where has my path has brought me. I'm like trying to look all stoic as I'm doing this. Like
Roll
Jameson.
deception.
Jameson is terrible at deception. That's a 6.
I offer a friendly hand. You spit in my face with lies.
Alright, fine. Wow.
So, by the way, as you're doing this, you,
Why
however...
are you skipping out of this scene? Just
Hang
let me
on.
finish.
Hang on. Flynn, you are in the classroom still trying to fixate that when you hear rustling. You hear a little...
Mont, could you keep it down? I'm
No,
trying-
you're the only one in there.
Yeah, I lean out the window. Mont, keep it down. I'm trying to make a fishing rod, alright?
Is that his desk?
That's something in the classroom. You're in the classroom by yourself trying to make a fishing rod.
I set the fishing rod down. Pull out my short bow. And without using the short bow,
That's part of it. You hear that too.
No, I just want to see.
fire radiant symbol at where the sound came from.
No.
Somebody please take that away from him.
What, the fucking monk powers? That's
Yes.
up to you. You're gonna have to kill his character or bring back Salmon.
Okay, so...
Not that Salmon would be much better.
Okay, so back to you.
Okay. So what do we hear? Do I like does
Yeah.
that
He
just
said, do not bullshit me. Why are you here? And he offers his flask to you.
I'll take it and I'll be like, heard rumors of a demon summoner here.
Nah. There you go. Do you take a swig of it?
Fuck it. I don't have anything for this. I do actually have the spell Purify Food and Drink, but I did not think I would need it, so I'll go ahead and fucking take a swig.
Alright.
Does it
Jameson and
does
Finn.
it taste poisoned?
No.
Okay.
Tastes like alcohol.
I mean,
Yeah, it tastes like that.
it tastes like poison, but not the right kind of poison.
Did you?
The slowest kind of poison.
Yes.
What do you have to roll for this to not get hammered right away?
Constitution save.
Go.
I would only take a swig, so I mean,
Yeah.
15
It's
makes
a
sense.
small
Unless if it's
swig, but
like-
still good.
Unless
Is
it's
it
like
strong alcohol?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
fuck.
95%.
yeah, I like wince my face at that, and I'm definitely like a man
You
who,
feel like
who's
you're
familiar.
drinking alcohol from hell itself.
There actually is a drink that bartenders in Ireland will serve that is 95% alcohol. It tastes like you're drinking pure rubbing alcohol.
I like make a face and hand it back to him. It's like, you got a good taste in alcohol, my friend.
Not a strong drinker, are you?
I actually am.
Alright, this will keep things interesting.
I've seen my fair share of tragedy, so gotta.
So you say you
we all have our vices.
Yeah, me too. So you get here on rumors of a possible demon summoner.
I mean, I told the principal as much that I'll do my job while I'm here, but that's my primary goal. I want to protect these people, but
I do too. I hate every single one of them, but rather not any of them die. And I've seen the death of a couple of students already.
would you be able to tell me anything more about this?
The only difference from them were all of the bodies had a piece carved out from them. Entrails, eyes, limbs.
Always different?
Yes.
What about a lot?
Interesting.
Gruesome thing to see. Young life wasted away.
About how many of these have turned up?
In the past month, there have been about 5 or 6. After the third, parents started coming in and taking their children away.
The pets.
Sure. This is a good
They're
third.
spawns.
This is a good third of what the school is able to hold. Some of these children are like me. I've got nowhere else to go.
I seek to rectify this problem as quickly as possible, but unfortunately my investigation has not gone very well.
Yeah. Takes another swig of it and passes it back to you.
Okay.
So you assumed I was the one who did it.
I wasn't lying when I said I saw rats. I didn't think anything of you, and honestly, it was just to try and pry information from you when I came in here.
I may be an old tiefling asshole, but I'm not a killer.
I mean, I see that now.
We have to suspect everyone.
Everyone is suspicious until proven otherwise.
That's fine, I'll give you that. So who else do you think might have done it?
Honestly, you're our first suspect, which is unfortunate. Only people that know now are you and the principal.
Principal. That man makes me sick.
He is, unfortunately,
He gave up the pursuit of knowledge for money. He was the one who implemented the budget cuts.
budget cuts.
School used to be a school of all kinds of magic for the younglings.
But he was the one that...
He was the one who issued the auditor to cut it down to just evocation.
Does that match up with what the principal told us?
Yeah. He said do the budget cuts. They had to...
Oh,
I'm the one that got the story with the kid.
okay.
But I like this. Sounds like the kid wasn't too much knowledge.
And I didn't get the conversation that
No.
she just had.
Yeah.
So,
But to me, it sounds like that kid wasn't too much known that. Kind of swept under the rug.
well, I better get back to it.
Alright then.
If anything comes up, if Boris sees anything, let me know.
All right, then. You hear a loud boom.
From where?
Upstairs.
Shit. I'll start running towards there.
You see the principal as you're running out. Ooh.
Stay with me.
Yep.
With you?
Yep. Oh.
I still have the book too.
Okay. I'll
What
kind
is
of.
going on?
It's two things. Either our idiot or the summoners.
So back with you. You hear more.
What happened with the radiant sunbolt that I shot off?
Like you should. You're like holding it there. And then you hear from a different angle. No, from a different part of the room.
So it's moving.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's moving around. What do you do? What do you do? Think now, right now. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do?
I
Five,
ascend into the air, flying,
three,
of course.
Okay.
Two.
What else? Is that
You gotta
it?
be quick.
I'm just gonna keep my eyes watching the shaking and looking around.
Roll perception.
Can I roll something? There we go.
You duck your head as an apple flies over your head from behind.
Apple?
Yes.
My monk and wisdom prepared me for this. It's an apple. Can I just catch it?
Yeah, can he just catch it?
Yeah, okay. You grab the apple.
Alright. There's a thing you have to roll for that.
What is it?
Well, it's,
Athletics, isn't it?
no, it's a monk thing. It's deflect missiles.
No. If you reduce damage to 0 from something that is thrown at me, you can hold it in one hand and have... you can catch the missile. You just catch the missile if you reduce the damage. Of course, the apple would maybe do...
You can use your
One.
reaction to deflect or catch a missile when you're hit by a ranged weapon attack. So, apple. Reduced by 1d10 plus your dex modifier plus your monk level. So, how much damage does apple do?
It does like one.
Yeah.
Okay, so then automatically. If you catch a missile in this way, you can spend a key point to make a ranged attack as part of the same reaction.
Of course, I wouldn't
So,
do that.
Go ahead, do it. No, do it.
Why would I waste one of my 6 key points to throw an apple at somebody I don't know where they are? I can turn around.
You are in a room alone with yourself.
But that came from me behind. Was behind me the window? Because I'm pretty sure my back was to the window.
Yeah, it was to the window. But you remember the apple being on your desk.
Well played. I say goodbye to the apple.
It's
You're a
just an
fucking
ordinary
idiot.
apple. Roll another perception.
You're a fucking idiot. I love it.
Roll another perception.
He's working on it.
A book flies at you.
Throw
my
up the
God.
apple into the air, grab a book.
Roll another perception with disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
Because I want to
Because
see you
this-
get hit by something.
Oh.
An entire desk is thrown at you.
I
No, okay.
throw the book up into the air and catch the desk.
I'm kidding. What else would there be?
There's a bookshelf.
Like 15 to 20 deaths.
A desk
bookshelf.
drawer is thrown at you.
Throw the book up into the air, catch the desk drawer.
And now,
Is it constantly from behind?
no, like
It's coming
this
from
one's-
all
it's
around me.
Yeah, all around you.
Can we walk into the room now?
Because he's not going to get hit.
One more.
What?
Send the fucking
It
book
doesn't
page.
matter if I
Roll
miss my perception check. I'm
One
st-
more.
He's got to roll a d10 plus his dex modifier, which is what? Plus 4?
An entire bookshelf is thrown at you.
You get hit.
I throw the desk drawer aside and catch it with one hand.
Yeah, as long as it's a ranged weapon, he can't fucking be hit.
You catch the bookshelf, but everything with it, like the entire bookshelf, including the books, were thrown at you. Catch the bookshelf. The books get thrown everywhere.
So they're on the ground. Hooty hoo hoo.
You people!
You people walk in.
What's that supposed to mean?
What the fuck do you think?
Everyone
it is?
else walks in.
Yep, everyone else walks
Does
in.
Lester's face
Is
follow
Sarah,
him?
is Sarah here?
Oh yeah, I forgot about her. Yes, she is with
Alright.
you guys.
What about the
Good.
other teacher, the one that he was talking to?
Yeah, did
No.
he
He
come?
come?
No, Rector did not go with you.
Really?
But
He
Boris-
heard an explosion
but
and
Boris
he didn't
is
come.
here.
Do you think he cares? No.
Shit.
The principal is with you guys, though.
All right.
I'm gonna toss
You were
the
just
bookshelf
talking
off the
about how
side,
there were-
grab the apple as it's coming
Alright.
down, take another bite.
Okay, what were you saying?
He was just talking about how he wants to save the kids, doesn't want them to die, and he hears an explosion after talking about this, and he feels
He's also been drinking from a flask. He might not be able to stand.
Uh-oh.
See, it still would have been funny if he got up and fell down.
Like, he's just like, I must go. And then he just immediately face plants.
Okay, so
My people need me.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
I just wanted something
No, it's
funny.
fine.
you guys all enter the room and see this. You don't see anything being thrown at him. You see the after events where he throws a bookshelf.
I would still have detect magic going. Like, what is happening? Is this something I can dispel? Because I have dispel magic as well.
No.
Like, is this an effect or is it an active? Well, I guess I can just use dispel magic. Because it's not. It depends on the spell, like, and I can tell what that is with detect magic.
Well,
Or if it's a invisible creature.
Yeah. So detect magic. What school of spell is happening here?
there is no magic in the air. Something was definitely here, but now it's gone.
Oh, so we open the door and they leave?
Yeah, they kind of left. The room is dark, by the way. There's like a few candle lights.
And of course the windows.
Do
At the windows.
It's
So,
like
no,
it's like late
let
afternoon.
me be clear here, Scott. So I have detect magic on,
Yes.
and I can detect everything within 30 feet of me. When we open the door, it just stops,
Yes.
and I don't detect anything before we open.
Does
the
it
door.
detect like living beings?
Yeah, vaguely. Yeah.
You do sense something like
I can detect, like, for other Azamar, I can detect the magic in them. It's like a faint aura.
on that just like not living beings in general.
If you sense magic this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And you learn its school of magic, if any. So if something has, like, invisibility, I would be able to tell, I think that's conjuration, whatever. Like, if it's a spell effect, I can learn what school it is. If it's a magical creature, like something that has inherent magic blood, then I can just see it. Like a faint aura. Even if it's invisible. Like if it's a creature.
So yeah, you do see something faint like swirling around the room, but once you open the door, it kind of just
It
flies.
dissipates.
Yeah, it dissipates.
Like just...
Like it seems to just run off.
Okay, then I'll follow it.
Well, school's haunted.
Oh,
School-
follow you.
I walk into the principal's office with a gun. School's haunted.
What?
What's a gun?
School's haunted. And walk out.
Flint's just casually eating his apple. He's like
It
Alright,
goes
nibbling
through
it down to the
walls.
core.
It goes through walls.
Yeah, or like the floor. It's like stuck to the floor and just sliding through underneath the walls.
He
But
doesn't want us
it's
to
a
follow.
creature,
Yes.
not like a magical effect.
No.
Okay.
Then I'll use hold monster.
Rolling?
I'm kidding.
Oh.
It's level 5 spell. Well, I do have command.
If you want to, yeah, go ahead.
I would say he'd miss his opportunity.
Oh! No, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on it.
Light bolt?
Guiding Bolt.
Go ahead.
Flash of light streaks towards a creature of your choice within range. On a hit, the target takes blah 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 damage, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of the turn has advantage thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target. That's what I want. I want the light. So,
Real quick, how far away would you like the principal to be behind you?
why?
Just give me a...
I was the first on the scene, so...
And I would take it, I would be in front of the principal, so he'd be behind me.
Okay.
And I'd be probably about, like, maybe
What do I have to-
4 feet away from him.
Is
It
that like a
does-
natural... Is that an
It's
attack?
it's a spell attack, so does an 11 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
So the principal walks in as you throw a guiding bolt at the wall, and it creates an explosion.
Missed it.
You look to your left, you see the principal. Very, very pissed.
I missed it.
What did you see?
I saw a creature.
It tried throwing stuff at me, and I guess it didn't realize I was a monk.
Someone take care of him. I'm not gonna deal with this right now, and I'm gonna go to the follow the direction he ran. Like I'm not even looking at the principal.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Just leave
To
it
be
into the
honest,
hands of
I-
professionals. We know what we're doing.
I don't know what we're doing either. Anymore.
Glad to know that now. Can someone explain to me what this hole is doing in this wall?
I'm out of
No,
there.
no, he's not talking about yours. He's talking about the one that he threw.
The same thing.
Wait, what hole?
When he
The
did
Radiant
Radiant
Sun
Sun
Bolt.
Bolt.
Oh,
First.
that one.
And you missed it?
I don't think he could see it.
Could you see the creature? Because I couldn't, perhaps.
No, do you know what I see? 2 holes in my school!
Would
Or
you
guess
rather
what,
there be
Mike?
2 holes
Would you
or
rather have
5?
there be 2 holes in your students?
You're not
Mike.
here.
I know, I'm not
I'm
here.
trying to calm down the principal.
Do you see the desk
Shut
in
up.
in the pile of books that are right there at my feet?
Roll persuasion. Both of you.
Do you think I would have done that on my own?
Oh, I don't know. You did happen to destroy a pool.
Okay, but following the patterns of my destruction, does the destruction on the ground match the destruction on the wall and the other destructions I've made?
Sir, we did just see things flying.
He yells up his hand.
Takes by an apple.
I believe you. You're trying to protect the school. I am gonna ask you, however, if you could, to tone down the destruction. Especially you.
You see mine.
No.
Where is
no. Do you know what I do see? Do you know what I do see, mate? I see destruction everywhere you go. In my school.
Guess what, mate?
What?
That's the problem with some of these cases, is that the enemy is not going to play by your little rules.
Maybe you should get good.
Or maybe the enemy should get good.
Okay, he turns to you.
who's
What?
with us?
It's just you
Sarah?
two. Oh yeah, her too.
Okay. What is Sarah thinking? We
She's
need
just
help.
she's I don't know. She's surprised at what's going on. She's never dealt with this kind of thing before.
I find it hard
Sarah?
to believe that this school of wizards can't fucking use like teleportate or
Fucking
telekinesis.
children!
No
Or
one
any of the
here.
teachers.
No one here knows the fucking. I have the cantrip mending. I could fix that wall with given him enough time. Of fucking 6 seconds.
You have never told him that, so he does not know that.
Mending's a cantrip.
I think he's done it in front of me before, so I can tell that. My
Okay.
friend knows mending.
Yeah, how none of
Does
these
he-
wizards know mending?
Yeah, it's like the easiest fucking spell in the book.
I know it's
Is it evocation?
It's a transmutation cantrip, but like
so no.
but I believe it's wizard, sorcerer, cleric. Let me look at this.
Like you said, they're learning specifically evocation.
They're only allowed evocation.
That's
Anyhow,
dumb.
my friend, the one that
Only
just
teachers
ran,
know it.
Yeah, one of the teachers should.
not this asshole.
Bards, clerics,
He-
druids, sorcerers,
Stop.
wizards.
Just stop. Let's just go with the story.
Okay.
He knows mending. Once we capture this thing, we can fix up everything.
There are better spells for that, but just saying.
I suppose. Just deal with this.
I would say it would probably be best because now we know that this thing is now directly attacking. It might be best to take the students and the teachers somewhere else. Maybe a field trip. Maybe a trip down
Field trip
to
tomorrow.
and just leave
Why
us.
do people call
into-
that, like, maintain this kind of stuff?
I suppose.
Just keep him calm while I chase after this stupid thing.
Yes. Because this thing now looks like it's going to attack. We don't want it to attack a teacher. We don't want it to attack a student.
All right.
I don't care if it attacks him. I don't want it to attack me. I don't want it to attack you.
Thank you for your concern. I will arrange a field trip at once.
Okay.
While this is happening, I would like you all to please, for the love of the gods, deal with this because
And I will make
And we're
sure that
trying.
there's a minimum, as minimum as I can, damage.
thank you, Miss Winter.
But you wouldn't know would help us if you weren't yelling at us every 5 seconds.
Joe, it would help me if you didn't destroy the school every 5 seconds.
Is it my fault? No, it's
Are we
whatever
sure
creature
it's
that has
he-
walked in.
Are we sure the principal isn't the demon summoner?
So it wasn't your fault when you blew up the pool. It wasn't your fault when you
No.
destroyed those books.
Yeah.
It wasn't your fault when you threw a bolt.
Yeah, no, you don't have the best
All right, we need to
construction
go.
workers around here. You definitely do not have the best publishers. You might want to find people who actually can make quality work.
Okay, Sarah, we need to go.
Yes, let's go. She's walking. She kind of mouths sorry to the principal. She walks away.
I inform her basically what's been going on
Okay.
as well as I can, because I assume nobody else has. I show her the writing that I have, all my notes that I've taken. I mention the purple stone. Does that ring a bell under her head?
That's. Wait, you said the stone around it was
Yeah.
egg shaped, right? Yes.
Yes.
No. This is Winter going back through her note. I'm not being dumb. Yes, that's what he said.
That's kinship stone.
Kingship stone. Like
Andrew
that,
has the same one on his arm.
Yeah, that's
That's what allows us to form a bond.
Shut up. Shut up. Don't draw attention to
With
it.
monsters.
They
Do
don't
you
see
think
it.
they're trying to make
Of course.
Shush!
Of course, someone
Don't draw
pictures
attention
there
to
for
it.
an entire month for you.
Shut the fuck up, both of you.
could it possibly be this person is trying to summon a monster to make a king?
Wait,
I
what?
think to summon a demon
That'd be very
to do the
dangerous.
same thing.
Using a monster to summon a demon, that'd be catastrophic, but
Just ignore me.
Please
Just keep
stop.
going. Just keep going.
Let's ignore him.
I don't think that's how it works, though. I've never heard of a monster being used as a sacrifice, and
Could it possibly be that they're trying to turn the demon into the monster?
I don't know at the moment. Hopefully more light will be shed on this. Let's go help
Yeah.
him.
I'd say we don't know which way he went. Let's split up. I'm gonna head straight back to the room and be in that hallway just in case.
Okay.
All right.
So,
So I've been chasing this thing.
yeah, you kind of lost it, though. Like, it seems to have disappeared. I hate you.
I hate me too.
Also, how the hell did you get to do that?
You don't want to know.
Please tell me.
Hello, Satan.
How'd you get it to write like that?
Just write in hello, Satan. Alright. Anyway. So I lose sight of it.
Yeah, you lose sight of it.
Her alarm's still up. Do I... I'll head to that classroom and see if I see anything in there.
You do. The alarm is going off, by the way.
That's what I figured.
Okay,
That's why
I'll
I went
just... No hesitation, I'll break in. if I need to. I'll turn the knob, but if it doesn't work, I'll fucking use my jackhammer.
Yeah, I'm right.
The door is locked, but you do see something through the window. Do you still try to break through?
What do I see? With like just a second of registration.
You see several figures. That's all.
Fuck.
Since I am here, I'm gonna just take the key out.
Okay.
I have a
see
key. Yeah, I'll just use the key if needed.
1 second. Did we do the trap on the door on the windows?
We did not.
Fuck no.
Because it's slightly faster. Well, okay.
No. Flynn, you're with us.
Okay.
I have a very
I have a
special
question.
job for you.
This is a timing question. How fast would it take to pull out my key and open the door?
Several seconds.
Like, would you consider that an action, a bonus action, what?
I consider it like a free action. Combat
Free
has
action?
not started.
Yeah, combat hasn't started.
Okay.
I was gonna ask
So
you
about
if
as
we
fast
go-
as if I were to break it open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't break it open yet.
All right, I'll just open the door.
No,
Shoves
don't open the door yet.
down
I'm
throat.
opening the door.
I stop you.
You're not there.
Yes, I am.
Is she there?
Yeah.
How? She
That's
had,
where I
she had a
would-
whole conversation while I
She's
was
fast
chasing
cat girl.
after- Okay.
No. Okay, yeah, no. You're not there yet.
Fine. Because I was gonna have him fly out and be by the windows.
Then do that.
I'm not there yet. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'll break open the door then. Or I'll open the door with a key. Because it takes about the same amount.
Roll stealth.
Roll stealth? Okay.
Yeah, I want to see if you can do this as quietly as possible.
You do know where I'm
No,
I'm
it
wearing,
doesn't work.
I'm
Yeah.
wearing full plate. So this is with disadvantage.
Yeah, you just charge right through there.
Yeah.
You see something going on. Before you broke in, you saw a red woman with large wings and black armor talking to what looked like a demon, but the bottom half of him is ghost-like. And 3 smaller demons, like fiends. She immediately turns to you. Do you understand Infernal?
I do not.
She pulls out her spear and speaks to the one with like the ghost trailing.
Because because combat has not started yet, can I, as this is happening, as part of my free action, well, as part of my turn, I guess, as soon as I walk and I see this, I would have cast Spirit Guardians.
Whoops. Sorry.
Is that okay?
Hang on a second. Okay, no, sorry, not Infernal, Abyssal.
Still don't speak that.
But yeah, she speaks that to what did you cast?
Spirit Guardians.
Did you put that on the?
I did not. I was wondering if that was okay.
I'll say go ahead.
So it's a basically. I'll have to copy paste it into the chat. Basically, I am summoning forth spirits. They lower the. Why can't it? Okay, I found it. I'll just need to. So basically, 15 feet around me. I guess that I'm thinking that's probably going to be the whole room. This will slow them down, and I can choose any number of creatures I can see to be unaffected by it. I'll do any allies.
Okay.
And okay, there's the description.
Okay, so before you're able to cast that, though, as I said, the woman points her spear towards the creature that she was talking to in Abyssal, points at you guys, and then disappears.
Okay. But I see her.
Yes.
Okay. Does she look familiar?
No.
Okay.
Here's some red woman.
Red woman.
Wait, was she wearing a cloak?
She was wearing, like, black armor, like ebony black.
Okay, black armor, red woman.
Alright. Try to take these things alive, but if can't, no big deal.
Yes, and we'll do that next time.
We didn't do fucking anything this session.
I meant for the combat to be earlier, but
And also, we've only been going 2 hours.
it's almost done.
When did we start?
It's like 6:30.
Yeah, we started a little late.
Oh.
Yeah. So next time is combat. I'm sorry.
Do anything this session.
You chased after a ghost.
Yeah, but we're basically at the same point as we did when we ended last session.
It's fine. It's okay, Nick.
Yeah, it's fine.
We will do more. Well, also mostly because I need to still work on the character sheets.
Alright.
I gotta get Sarah's ready for next combat.
Alright. That's fine.
Alright. Did you guys enjoy that?
I did. I actually like my character because I didn't make him heavy in one thing. I kind of made him a jack of all trades.
I just want you to know, I'm enjoying these weird confrontations you're having with the principal, man.
I just think this investigation was going a lot slower than I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping to start this session with the combat.
We'll start it next time, I swear.
Yeah, but you love combat.
No, it's not that. It's just I feel like we did a whole 3 hours of investigation last time and basically got nowhere. So I was hoping that.
No, we didn't. We got little bits of tidbit things.
Yeah, but still nothing.
And now we have the principal on our side.
Not really.
And now we know about the other werewolves.
Yeah.
We know about the kid. Well, I do. And we have Sarah.
Yeah, you're gonna need to inform the rest of us about that.
Yeah, when I
I
had
don't know.
time. I've already
I don't know.
informed Sarah.
I like this arc, but it feels like a lot of running in circles,
That's fine.
and we're not even gonna get the main person after this combat. But still nice to get somewhere at least.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if one of us was better at investigation.
Says Mr. Nat once 3 times in a row.
That was last session.
Hey, I'm the one that's able to talk people down. Although you did get.
I was fucking like this close to beating the principal's face in. Like
But you
Jameson
got-
doesn't give a shit.
You got the other dude.
I got Richter on our side, but I feel like I wanted to start with that as well. Like it took forever to get to that point, and nothing came of it. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just being impatient.
You are. I think this whole being home all the time
Starting to get to you.
is.
No,
I do.
I don't think so.
I do.
I had fun with the last session. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
It's okay. I had
We'll see what
fun.
next. We'll
Scott.
see. Yeah, we'll see what next session comes. I feel like this session and last session probably could have been mashed together and just for sake of pacing. I don't know.
It doesn't help the fact that we're all three doing different things.
Yeah.
And our things keep getting pulled apart, and then we have one that just keeps running on and on and on.
Yeah, and none of the 3 things actually coincide with what we're here though. I kept trying to go back towards the Demon Summoner, and nothing came of it. So, oh well.
To be honest, I completely forgot it was a demon summoner. I just knew it was a summoner.
Oh well. I thought coming into this session, I was like, well, we haven't seen any, not really. So
If I was wondering if it even was a demon summoner, like if we were barking up the wrong tree, and that was going to be something there.
Like the big
but
twist.
I don't know. We'll find out more next time, I guess.
Well, we got someone who's interested in gods,
Yeah,
so we're probably gonna have to go against that dude. Oh well.
we'll see.
Are you gonna take a bitch home?
No.